Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. The sun had barely risen over London when tensions at the Good Morning Britain studios reached boiling point. Cameras rolled, coffee cups clinked, and the usual chatter in the green room masked an undercurrent of unease. But everyone knew this wasn't just another Monday morning. Susanna Reid, the perennial professional with a smile that could light up any studio, was pacing behind the scenes, her heels clicking against the polished floor. Something was off, and she didn't have to look far to find the source. "Seriously, Tom," she snapped under her breath, glancing toward her co-star, Tom Barton, who was leaning casually against the set wall, a smug grin playing across his face. "This is not the time for games." Earlier that morning, during the pre-show briefing, Tom had made a comment that left the production team in stunned silence. "Well, if the ratings don't pick up soon, maybe it's time I look for greener pastures," he had said, clearly implying that his days on GMB might be numbered. At first, Susanna had tried to brush it off. "He's just joking," she told herself, but as the clock ticked closer to live broadcast, the tension between them crackled like a live wire. Every glance, every half-smile from Tom felt loaded with unspoken defiance. Backstage, the producers were sweating bullets. Losing Tom would be a PR nightmare. Social media had already started buzzing, speculating on Twitter and Instagram about the possible fallout. Headlines practically wrote themselves. Tom Barton set to quit GMB? Fans outraged. Susanna, however, didn't need Twitter to feel the heat. She'd built her reputation on poise and professionalism, but there are moments when even the most composed anchors reach their limit, and this was one of them. During the live show, the tension was palpable. Susanna's smile was tighter than usual as she introduced the morning's headlines. Tom, ever the enigma, delivered his segments with an edge of mischief, throwing subtle jabs in his tone and expression that did not escape the eagle-eyed viewers at home. Then came the breaking point. A segment on celebrity gossip took an unexpected turn when Tom leaned over to Susanna and whispered, just loud enough for the cameras to catch, "Maybe this is my last morning here." Gasps echoed through the studio. Susanna froze mid-sentence, her eyes narrowing into daggers. The teleprompter became a blur, and all she could hear was the collective gasp of the crew and audience. For a moment, the polished veneer of GMB cracked, revealing raw emotion beneath the surface. When the segment ended, Susanna stormed off set, the echo of her heels a punctuation mark of her fury. Behind the cameras, whispers swirled like wildfire. Staffers tried to console her, but she waved them off. "He doesn't get to play games with this," she hissed, her voice a mix of anger and disbelief. Meanwhile, Tom remained seated, an almost smug calm settled over him. The studio felt like a pressure cooker ready to explode. Everyone knew the next few days would be crucial. Interviews would be demanded, statements would be issued, and the tabloids would have a feeding frenzy. By lunchtime, the drama had already gone viral. Clips of the tense exchange flooded social media, with fans debating every eyebrow raise and smirk. Speculation was rampant. Was Tom leaving? Would Susanna confront him on air? Could the duo survive this storm? As the sun dipped behind London's skyline, the answer remained elusive. One thing, however, was certain. Good Morning Britain would never be the same again, and Susanna Reid, always the consummate professional, had just shown that even in the world of morning smiles and pleasantries, real fire could ignite when provoked. Drama, intrigue, and betrayal. This was morning television at its most combustible, and the nation was watching, riveted.